Hey guys, what is up? Author Michaela Jade here. First, I want to say I am a proud member of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network, which has been an awesome ride. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it, and I just don't have the words. It's been so much fun, and I'm really enjoying my time with it, which is why Tidbits and Scribbles has been so exciting for me because I like helping. I like sharing my ideas. They're not for everybody. I mean, if you've got 40 or 50 books out, you know what you're doing, or at least I hope you do. If you find a tip that I give and you've got that many books out, great, have at it. But mostly I'm speaking to the new writers or the ones that haven't written a book yet, or they want to, and today specifically on Tidbits and Scribbles, I'd like to talk to the people the creatives who you've got 1,000 things on your plate and you just cannot figure out how to get organized. You can't figure out how to get it done. It seems like there's no end in sight to all of the tasks that you have to do before you can do the stuff you want to do. So here's my tips. I'm calling it Tips to Finally Get Organized for Busy Moms and Writers. So if that's you, hopefully this will help. I only can speak to what I know, and as a mom and a writer and a creative with 1,000 hobbies, this is what works for me. First of all, compare yourself only to yourself. Only to yourself. All you can do is be better than you were yesterday, and better than you were the day before that, and the day before that. All you can do is improve on what you have, where you are, and go forward. That's all you can do. Don't compare yourself to anybody else, because all they're showing you is their highlight reel. They're not showing you their bloopers. Okay, so first thing, get your pen and paper out. You're going to need to write these down. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Tomorrow, write a list of all the things that you want or need to get done. It doesn't matter how big or how small. I don't care if it's sweep the floor. Write it down. Okay? So, write down a list of everything that needs to be done. I don't care if it's sweep the floor, do the dishes, take the kids to the doctor, whatever. Even if it's something as simple as write the outline for the book that I want to write. Or outline the chapter. If that's all you're going to do is one chapter, outline the chapter. Figure it out. Get it all written down or type it up. Whatever your process is, whatever you're most comfortable with, do that. Okay, so number 2. Don't stress on this one. But number 2 is try to get all of the things on your list done. Okay, there's a reason for this. Just try. Just give it your best effort to get all of the things on list number 2 done. Okay? So that's a simple one, but not so simple. So just don't stress on that one. Just try to get them all done. Okay? Because number 3 is at the end of your day, evaluate your list. Okay? Go back to your list and look at all of the things you got done. Now, you might feel pretty good about yourself because you got a lot of things done. But maybe you didn't, because maybe some of those things on your list were really big projects, but you got them done, right? So pat yourself on the back for the things you got done. Now, here's the next thing you're going to do. You're going to figure out what it is that you skipped. Is there something on there that you skipped and you know that you should have gotten it done anyway? Is it something little that just annoyed you and you were like, I don't want to do that? Is there something on that list that took less time than you figured? And why did it take less time? Is there something on that list that took you more time than you figured? And why? Okay? Take your list from yesterday that you didn't get done, all those things that you didn't get done. Let's say there's 4 or 5 out of 10 that you didn't get done. Write them down for tomorrow. And before you get overwhelmed, calm down. Just write down the things that you didn't get done for tomorrow, okay? Put them on tomorrow's list. Now, is your list bigger or smaller? Are there more things that you need to get done? All these things are, it's just a moment for you to evaluate. It's not, you didn't get an A or an F on your report card. It's just an evaluation for you. No one else sees this list. It can be a secret list. You can get a journal, notebook, whatever. Get a notebook, write on the front of it, secret. Just like we did in high school. My eyes only, right? So nobody can judge you on your list. You are the only one in charge of your list. You're the one that wrote the list. So don't stress about it. Just evaluate. Okay? That's all I want you to do is evaluate at this point. So number 4. Here's where you're going to delegate. Shocker, I know, right? Because if you've watched my other videos, I've said this before. There are things as a mom and as a mom creative that I know for a fact I can delegate, but I don't want to. Yeah. Like, for a long time, I wouldn't let anyone do the laundry because they didn't do it right, or didn't do it right. I have since figured out that I can let them do the laundry as long as I get to fold it, because they don't fold it right. Never once. You can show them 1,000 times and they will not fold it correctly. However, they can do the laundry and have it done and I can fold it. That takes out a whole bunch of work that I had to do that now I don't have to do. And now my kids are old enough that I can even go a step further and I can say, all of your clothes, all of your sister's clothes, those can all go to your room. I don't even need to see them. Take them to your room. Then all I have to do are my own clothes and like towels and things and sheets and whatever. So that narrows down my list even more. And I know that I'm using a domestic example, but whatever it is in your life, if there is something that you know for a fact, you can delegate it, you just don't want to because they won't do it as well as you do it, delegate that bitch. I'm serious. Get it off your plate, get it out of your way, delegate it. And then forget it altogether. It's not your problem. Woo, get all fired up about this stuff. Okay. Number 5, multitask it. Lump stuff together. Take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath. Excuse me, I had to too. Okay. You're going to take a deep breath because you're going to lump this stuff together and you're going to multitask. And I know as a mom, I multitask all the time and I don't even realize it. Okay? So what you're going to do here is I'm going to give you an example and you're going to have to tweak it to your own life and your own situation. I know that when my kids were toddlers, I could put some laundry going, get some laundry going, whether that's in the washer or the dryer or whatever. I could get the laundry going, I could get the dishes going because I had a dishwasher. If you don't, I'm sorry. I don't now either. But get the laundry going, get the dishes going. I could get a few things going while I went and did something else. So there you're multitasking, whether you realize it or not. If you know that the little one is going to take a nap at 2:30 and they're going to nap for about a half hour, you have a half hour right there. Do your creative stuff. If you say, well, I'm an artist and I have to set up my stuff first. Okay, do that with the kid. Let the kid help you, depending on the stage that the kid is in. Let them help you. Or, while they're occupied with something else, you get your stuff ready because you know at 2 o'clock that kid is going to go down for a nap for 30 minutes and you've got 30 minutes to do what you need to do. All right, number 6. Pick one day of the week for catch-up. This is the best thing that I've learned so far. Of all the tricks and tips and things I've tried and organizational tips that will make you go bonkers, the one thing that has worked for me that I love the most is one day of the week is catch-up day. Meaning, all those things that I had to put to the side, whether it's a pile of laundry, a pile of dishes, whatever it is that I had to put to the side, if it's a manuscript that I had to edit, if it's putting words down in my own book that I had to put to the side, Catch-up day is catch-up day. Whatever it is that I had to put to the side, this is the day for that. For us, it's Sunday, because Sunday is like that reset button for us. We tend to get our stuff ready for Monday, because of course Mondays are fun. We tend to get all our stuff ready. We tend to, clean the house, get the yard in shape, make sure the pool's toys are put away from the weekend parties. So all those little things that, like, I don't want to deal with this on Monday. I don't want to come home Monday night from work and deal with clutter all over the house. Well, okay, Sunday is our day that everybody pitches in, everybody does some chores, and we just get it done. We don't, like, make it like a, do or die sort of thing, but we do get the chores done. We all pitch in. It's just our catch-up day. And we know that that catch-up day is coming, so if there's something that we had to put to the side, it's going to get done on Sunday. Okay, so number 7, use the method that works for you. I've had other creatives and authors tell me this time and time again, and it works for everybody. Use what works for you. Doesn't matter what I'm telling you. Doesn't matter what anyone else is telling you. Doesn't matter. I don't care if they're your critique partner. I don't care if they are your life partner. I don't care who it is. If they're telling you to do something and you've genuinely tried it and it does not work, do what works for you. Whatever it is. I don't care if they said go left and you have to go right, and you know that going right is the only way to go. That going left, it's not going to work. Do what works for you. Now, number 8 kind of follows along with that. Forgive yourself for the things you couldn't get done. There are a lot. Catch-up day sometimes feels like chaos day. So, forgive yourself for the stuff you can't get done, or couldn't get done, or had to delegate, if that's your thing. If you had to delegate and it really bothers you, let it go. Okay? Channel your inner Elsa. Let it go. Number 9. Tomorrow, start again. Okay? Tomorrow's a brand new day. It's a fresh start. That's why the alarm clock goes off. It's a brand new day. Hey! And catch my morning motivation videos, because, those are awesome. But tomorrow's a new day. Start again. And if the list doesn't work for you, find a way that does. If a calendar works better for you, if a notebook with the fun words on it, like ideas and such, because it works. Honest to God, there's notes all over these things. I bought a calendar for the wall that you have to fill in every month. I have a calendar book. Both of those things get used, because if I don't, the calendar book gets forgotten because it's closed. The calendar on the wall, I can see at a glance and say, oh, there's something coming up today. Let me grab my calendar book and get all the details. Because, let's face it, on a little bitty calendar on the wall, you've got this much space to put a whole bunch of info. Doesn't work for me. But if I can look at that and say, oh, there's something I need to remember, bam, I can go to my book and I can get all the details I need. Some of you, that might be a computer. It might be put a Post-it note on your home screen. The Post-it note program. They make those, right? Okay. So put the Post-it note on your home screen. When you open your computer, bam, there it is. There's your Post-it note that says, hey, today is a special day. Figure out why. Then you can go to your calendar on your computer and you can look this stuff up. So it doesn't matter the method you use. Just use something and stick with it. Number 10 is stick with it. You have to give any program, I don't care if it's a diet program, I don't care if it's an exercise program, I don't care if it's a get organized program. You have to give it a chance. And it takes, what did I hear, 14 days to build a new habit, or 14 tries to build a new habit. That's not going to come easy, sugar. Give it time. Stick with it. It will work, I promise. But if you get into it, and let's say it's day 9, and you're like, I really hate this thing. I really, really hate it. It's not working for me. Change it. I give you permission to change it, but you have to give it at least a week. You have to, and by giving it a week, you have to at least, bare minimum, follow through every day. At the end of the day, say, okay, what do I need to change tomorrow? What worked today? What's not going to work tomorrow? You have to evaluate every single day. That's why number 3 is evaluate your list. Figure out what worked, figure out what didn't. If you need pointers, hit me up. Let me know. I'm easy to find on Facebook. I'm easy to find on YouTube. Shoot me a DM. Let me know. Say, hey, can I get a transcript of your video? Absolutely, I will send that to you. Let me know how it works. Put in the notes of this video, hey, that worked for me, or that was a really great suggestion, or that suggestion really sucked for me. Whatever. Put it in there. Let me know how it's going, guys. Let me know what I can help you with. I would love to help you out. If you've got a subject matter you want me to discuss, let me know. And then, right after this video, I want you to jump over to the Historical Fencing Guild and catch Nick Tockert and learn how to kill your friends safely. And I will catch you guys on the flip-flop.